Conversion rate optimization is the single-handed most powerful way to increase profit to your e-com brand in 2024 and onwards. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can optimize your Shopify stores to generate more revenue per visitor to your store. Hey, I'm Oliver Kenyon. I'm co-founder of conversion rate optimization agency ConversionWise, and this is episode number 78 of Optimization by Oliver. Inside this series, I take incredible brands and I show you what I would do if I was in charge of optimizing their store to generate more revenue. In this episode, I picked the incredible shoe brand Zappos, and I'm going to show you what I would do if I was in charge of running their A/B testing. Okay, so in front of you, you're going to see a before and after design. The before is the design that Zappos is currently using. The after is a design that myself and my team have worked on that we feel would generate the brand a lot more revenue. And I'm going to pick each point apart and tell you exactly what we did to optimize the store. By the way, if you're enjoying this series, make sure you smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and let me know that you want me to continue to make these videos. So let's start with point number one. I think this is something that every brand should test. We've been testing it recently and it's had some really good uplifts in revenue. It's a small bar that sits just below the navigation, and it helps new purchases when coming to the store make an informed decision. It removes any friction or objections of where they should be going and what they should be doing, and you can use this carousel to advertise your latest products, your best sellers, and just generally send people in the direction where you want them to go on your site. Point number two is we've obviously reordered the above the fold, and we've included this highlighted social proof. I don't care how big your brand is. I don't care if you're Adidas or if you're just a solopreneur. Social proof works. So let's add the stars and let's add how many customers this brand has served. Point number three is a real subtle but effective upgrade. And I think the designers who are watching this will definitely agree with me. Let me know down in the comments below. But what we've done is we've taken their headline and their sub-headlines and we've changed it into a harder hitting statement. We've also then increased the size of the font and reduced the amount of characters in that block of text below the headline. We've then positioned the image, more importantly, so that this white text is on a solid blue background. If you look at the before, it's on this kind of cloudy background, it's small font, and it's very, very hard to read. You have to think about usability here. This is a huge upgrade. Number four is, as you can see, we've kind of reordered the above the fold. This nice full width image just gives us a lot better space to play with. As I said, we've nudged those important elements up into that deep blue background at the top so there's no clashes on mobile. And this image, in my opinion, is far more striking than the other. And number five, probably the biggest upgrade here is this big full width button. Take a look at the before design. The button is small, the fonts are tiny, it's not emotive, it doesn't give me the urge to click it or go through to the all-important collection page. But now we have this full width button. It's at the bottom of the screen on the fold on mobile, so it's right near your thumb to click it. And it's really enticing you with big fonts, big buttons, and an emotive call to action to get to that next step now. Okay, moving on to the all-important product page. And three changes here, but a huge difference. The biggest downfall these guys do on their product page is they have all this white space that is so lost and not needed that it pushes all the important elements way below the fold and doesn't let a buyer make an informed decision right there and then. It's a big common mistake we see in fashion and apparel brands that they think they have to have these huge product images and all this white space, and it's just not the case. We've tested this on 7 to 8 figure brands, and time again this structure works. Firstly, you'll notice point number one. We've changed the ratio of the image to be 1:1, but you still get to see the quality of the shoes. We've then added the actual thumbnails of the other images in point number two underneath the main product image itself. This gives the user the perception, the visual perception that there are more images and therefore they're more likely to click through them and then purchase a product. Moving on, we've then added that all-important social proof, again the same as the home page, and we've then reordered, because we've saved all that space, all those important buying decisions or mechanisms that you need to take in order to purchase from the store above the fold, including adding a size guide, which is really important, some clear color swatches of what actually changes when it comes to the color of the shoe, and that size select without having to click a drop down above the fold as well. As I mentioned earlier, if you are enjoying these breakdowns and videos, please hit that subscribe button. As I say, comment in the comments because it really does encourage me to make more. But let's get on to that third and final page. And this is the cart drawer. And this is where I see the biggest uplift for Zappos when it comes to their average order value and also just people going to the actual checkout and purchasing. So we start with point number 1. I would always encourage e-com brands to test a free dynamic shipping prompt. Make sure that you have a free shipping threshold and use a gamified bar at the top of that cart to get people to add more into their carts to then hit that free shipping. Take it one step further by adding a free gift beyond the shipping if you can. Point number 2, obviously to complement that free dynamic shipping bar, we then have in-cart cross-sells or upsells. No, I wouldn't sell them another pair of shoes, but this is just to give you a visual of what you could be selling. I would be selling something that complements the shoes here. Maybe it's socks, maybe it's shoe cleaner, whatever it may be to boost that average order value. And number 3, just adding a little bit of trust into this cart drawer. You can do that via social proof, you can do that via trust with payment seals, but trust goes a long, long way when it comes to conversions. I've been lucky enough to be doing CRO for the past 12 years, and we've worked with some incredible brands. Maybe your brand could be next. If you're looking to generate more revenue per visitor and want my agency conversion-wise to do exactly that for you, then get in touch. Click the link below the video, smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the very next one.